Yes, thank you for having me. I got married, so very excited. This is one of the happiest moments of my life.
Tell us about your newly wife, your new wife.
Her name is Caitlin. She's from Canton, Ohio. So you're younger than me. She actually cheered at Ohio State for 2 years, and met her when she was a freshman. So we started dating in the fall of her freshman year, my sophomore year, or kind of actually winter, I believe. So winter of her freshman year, and now we're married, happily married.
That's awesome. Is she a big basketball fan?
She's a huge basketball fan. She loves sports.
That makes it easier, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about some actual basketball. I don't want to pry too deep into your personal life, and I know you'd probably rather talk hoops as well. You've been, working out, going through the circuits, the training camps, whatever, for a couple months now. Tell us what it's been like.
Oh, it's been great. It's a blessing to be able to do what I've been able to do these past couple weeks, actually for about a month and a half. So just been a lot of traveling, but it's been fun. Gotten some good feedback. It's fun to compete against the other guys you see in college, you see them on TV, so it's been a blast.
And what about, working out in front of NBA general managers, coaches, scouts? That has to be pretty cool as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's just an honor to be able to have them for them to have me in for a workout. Again, just to kind of see them. You see them on TV, and you just respect everything that they've done for the game. So it's definitely pretty cool.
John Diebler joining us here on 97.1 The Fan. Let's start with the good. Everybody knows your shooting is very pure. You have good elevation on your shot. Does it stand out to NBA teams that they compliment you on your shooting?
Yeah, but I think the one thing is they know that's my specialty. That's why they brought me in for workouts. And the thing that I just have to do is continue to prove that I can guard my position, and I'm capable of doing other things.
What makes a good shooter? What makes you a good shooter?
Just having a certain confidence. I think, having confidence that you can make shots and not worrying about misses. I think that's the main thing. That instant you start to worry about how many you've missed, you starts messing with your mind. So I think definitely just make sure you have always have that confidence in your ability. And it's just a lot of hard work, to be honest. It's not an easy thing. It's a lot of hours in the gym, repetition, getting up shots.
I'm sure. Even everyone from LeBron James and Dwight Howard to you to, guys below you certainly has stuff they can improve on their game. But you talked about getting feedback. What feedback do you get? Where do you personally want to improve?
It's just, for me, it's, I know what my role is going to be if I'm able to play at the next level. And definitely talking to teams and coaches and GMs and stuff. It's, for me, it's just, proving that I can guard my position and not be a liability. I think that's the main issue. Because I'm surprising people with my athleticism, I think, and that's definitely intriguing to coaches and teams. But again, just continuing to prove that I'm not a liability on defense and I won't be in games, and that if the opportunity arises, that I'm capable of handling the ball.
I was going to say, this probably comes a little surprise to Buckeye fans listening right now because, we saw you. You were a pretty good defender at Ohio State.
Yeah, and it's, that's not the issue, is that I'm a bad defender. It's just, there's a lot of good two guards in the NBA.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and just knowing, again, I've improved my defense even in the time that I've graduated. So it's gone really well, to be honest. I think that's probably one of the things I've been doing extremely well, and that's what they continue to talk about is how well I'm playing defense. So, I'm confident that won't be an issue. I know that I can play defense at the next level.
No question. We're talking again to John Diebler, former Buckeye NBA prospect, joining us here on Neft at Night, 97.1 The Fan. We've heard through various media reports and former players and teammates of yours what teams you've worked out with. Have any teams really stood out to you, or any teams like on your radar like I'd like to go here, or is it just I'm thrilled to go wherever they tell me to go?
I'm thrilled to go wherever I'd have the opportunity. Not really in the position to say, I would love to go here, wouldn't like to go here. But it's just, wherever I end up, if I end up somewhere here to play in the NBA, I'll be blessed and I'll be thankful. But it's just been cool to travel to the different cities, see the different facilities and stuff like that.
We had Lighty on last week or a couple weeks ago. I don't remember when it was. But we had David on, obviously, and you guys are good friends. And, you both are of the same very good, high character, good students, good, representatives of Ohio State while you were here in the community. Do the team GMs, do they recognize that? Do they understand what, you and David and guys like that? Character's a pretty important issue.
It definitely is, and they understand the type of guys that Dave and I are. You know, playing 4 years in college, and never having really any issues off the court. And if you talk to people who know us, they always say very nice things about us. And Dave's a great guy. It's fun because I get to see him on the road sometimes. I've seen him a couple places, a couple workouts I've been to. But you know, just having that thing where teams don't have to worry about you off the court, I think, is very intriguing. I mean, everyone. I'm not saying there are bad people, but everyone has their own things that they have to worry about off the court. But with Dave and I think we're very mature, and we're able to handle that kind of stuff.
Have you showed up to any workouts not knowing he was in, just seen him there and be like, whoa, what are you doing here? And he's like, what are you doing here? Or do you pretty much know where each other are going?
To be honest, we know where each other's going because we keep in contact a lot.
Okay.
You know, Dave, Dallas, and myself, we're pretty up to date with where everyone's traveling to, and I usually know if he's going to be in the same spot as myself. So I know he's doing really well, and you know, we obviously wish him all the best.
Absolutely. It's going to be great. Probably, hopefully, hearing your guys' names called on draft night. Do you have plans for where you're going to be, where you're going to watch the draft from?
I will be probably in my apartment with my wife. I don't know if my family's going to come down or not, but I'm not doing anything too exciting.
Is it weird saying that with my wife because she was your girlfriend as of just a couple days ago?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. It's nice. So getting used to wearing this wedding ring. It's a little different at first because, as you know, guys usually don't wear rings on any other fingers unlike girls do. So it's definitely something I'm getting used to.
John Diebler joining us here on 97.1 The Fan. Let's wrap up with some Buckeye talk. You had some very memorable games both in your senior year and throughout your career. When you look back, give us like one or two memories that stand out to you from playing Buckeye basketball.
I'd say just winning the Big Ten championship the last 2 years, winning the Big Ten regular season and the tournament championship. Those are things that no one can ever take away from us. I've been fortunate enough to play on some really good basketball teams, and we've been very successful. But you know, just seeing all the guys, like last night at my wedding, you know, a bunch of the guys came, and you know, I worked out with Evan yesterday before the wedding, and we were in the main gym working out, and just it was cool just to be on that court again with them. Just because the relationships that we have with everyone, the friendships we have, we're a very close group. I mean, that's what you love best about being able to play here.
No question. All right, and before we let you go, we look ahead to 2011, 2012, where hopefully you'll be on an NBA squad suiting up, but we're still going to be, and you'll still be following the Buckeyes. You know a lot of the guys returning, you know, Aaron Kraft and Deshaun Thomas and obviously Jared, and I'm sure you're familiar with some of the recruits coming in. What could you tell me, and what would you tell Buckeye fans about this coming year's team?
I would tell Buckeye fans to be very excited. They're going to be a very good basketball team. I think, like you said, we got a good core group of guys coming back, and I know just talking, I keep in contact with all the coaches just to check in on them, see how everyone's working in the off season, and they had a great spring, and I know some of the freshmen coming in are going to be ready to go. So they're going to be young, but they're going to be very talented, and they're determined. So I would tell the fans to be ready for an excellent season.
And we're looking forward to that. But before that, we're looking forward to NBA Draft Night. Hopefully going to hear both your and Lighty's names called. So good luck, John. Thank you so much for the time. Congratulations again on your marriage. And next time you're back in Columbus, let us know. We got to track you down.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys, for having me.